resident on 70 Road. Got a nice wife and kids, y'all, right inside the grove. You know I like Mr. Clark. Yeah, I should know he is my friend. Say if I just stay out the grave, he'll see that I don't go to the pen. Mr. Clark is a lawyer, he could last stream. He the first man to prove that water run upstream. You know I like Mr. Clark. Yeah, I should know he is my friend.
Well, hello there, my fishy friends. So, not a lot of information on this, so maybe this will be a valuable video to some. But we are going to install a micro power pole, well, here's the mount for it, on a small Boston whaler. Now, I was initially just going to use the clamp-on mount, but after further investigation, that's just not going to work. And let me show you why. So here's the main reason right here. I mean, installing this jack plate certainly didn't help, but I needed to install the jack plate to give my transducer down there clear paths to the port and starboard side. So the jack plate didn't help, but if you clamp anything on, you know, over here, the steering apparatus is going to knock into it. So I mean, you could clamp it here, but I wasn't really loving that so much. And I'm doing two of them, so the farther out you have them, the more leverage they're going to have. I'm going to install it right there, and let me show you that with the mounting bracket. So here's the challenge with the mounting bracket, right? If you want all of it on the deck, you got 1, 2, 3 holes, but this would have nothing behind it. Now, I already realized with this whaler, this being a foam-filled hull, that these back 2 bolts are not gonna have, other than the deck itself, any backing. But these front 2 can go clear through and have bolts down here, okay? But with that, I still want this mounting bracket to be completely on the deck. The only way to do that is to line it up here and then slide it that way, okay? Now we have all 4 bolts over the boat, but look at that. It's sitting on the rub rail. So I did some asking around, and I can cut out a little section, and I've already marked it, of this rub rail and have this sit in there just like that. 2 bolts through hull, 2 bolts through, and just kind of holding it in place. Let's do it. Not loving it, but if it doesn't go well, it's just a rubber rub rail. It's not cheap, but also not the end of the world. Let me go ahead and do this with both hands, and when I'm done with it, I'll bring the video back. Okay, it's in there. I think I need to take a little bit more off this front corner here so it gets back in there a little bit better. Okay, sitting in there. And now I have the 4 holes hitting deck. Over tighten at this stage. You really just want to sink that down. And stop. Right there. So the mount is on. I don't love that these don't have any backing plate or anything on it, but I mean, this thing is really on there. It is stout. So I have no concerns about this going forward. Let's mount it and I'll show you how it looks. All right, guys, I'm really happy with the way this install went. Super easy. Not thrilled about putting holes in the old Whaler here, but I mean, it's solid as a rock. I have no concerns whatsoever. This is a great build. I think it's, you know, a boat this size, 15 footer, only weighs like 900 pounds. I think a Talon or a full power pole is a little bit of an overkill. Also price wise, right? 2 power poles for this would have come in, you know, at about almost $3,000. And then that's, you know, you have pumps and stuff that you just don't have space on this little boat for. 1 power pole might have been enough for a boat like this, but you know, you're still gonna spin. 2 micro power poles like this, I think is the perfect balance for a boat this size, and I couldn't recommend it enough. We'll have to give it some more reviews out on the water. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that subscribe and like button. Talk to you guys later.
Rich Clark is a lawyer, he could last.